Edelstein. I'm talking about mindfulness, communication, mindful communication, and of course, connection. And this evening, I thought I'd talk a little bit about love. There seems to be some confusion about what this is. I was chatting with somebody today who said something along the lines of, "Yeah, I was so in love with this woman. I was so in love with this woman. She made me want to kill things." And I was like, "Wow, your concept of this emotion and mine are very, very far apart." I've heard similar things from other young men. Maybe this is an affliction of the younger generation. And although I generally like to feel well bonded to the younger generation, I know that I'm now much too old to really be a part of it. But there's this weird thing about, especially among young men, I think, yeah, I'm really in love with her. And then they'll go on to say that they've never spoken to this woman that they're supposedly really in love with. Never had a conversation. I mean, we're not talking mindful communication. We're not talking any conversation past good morning. Yeah, I'm so in love with this woman. Because you've seen her? Because she looks nice? You're not in love with her. You haven't even gotten past hello. Then sometimes, yeah, I'm still so in love with my ex. She treated me like dirt, but I love her so much. She treated you like dirt, but you love her so much because you like being treated like dirt? Because you don't think you deserve any better? I guess I've heard this from young women too. Yeah, my ex, he treated me like dirt. He was horrible to me. I love him so much. I've definitely heard things like this from young women too. I don't get it. That isn't love. That's pain. Love is when two people who have conversed mindfully and who know something real about each other find that what they really want to do in relation to this other person is give. And that both people want to give, that it has to be reciprocal. You can't give and the other person only take. That isn't love. That's obsession. Or it's pathetic, or you're just lying down. That isn't a relationship. That isn't love. Love is when two people try and do for each other. And they each grow and become better than before. Pardon me, had to mention that. Better than before in their love. They grow, they learn things. They become stronger. They grow in responsibility, knowing that each is responsible for the other. They grow in honor. They honor each other. They don't mistreat each other. If you're in a relationship that's bad for you, it isn't love. And what you feel for the other person who is bad for you isn't love. I'm sorry, you're going to have to rethink this. The idea of mindful communication for connection is to build closeness. Suffering isn't closeness, it's distance. You're far away from what the other person cares about if they're mistreating you. So when I talk about mindful communication to build relationship, I'm talking about forming real connections, not fantasy connections, real connections with a real person, the way that person really is. This is something that's good for us. It feels good. It makes us well. If it feels bad, if your relationship feels bad, there may be some hope of repairing it, but it's not love. So keep that in mind, keep your head up, and I'll see you again tomorrow night. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.